Improving customer experience through applications of technology is a key area of innovation for e-commerce platforms. Flipkart has been a pioneer in the area of leveraging data science in various aspects of the customer support and experience. Up next, we have Neena Patel, Senior Director Customer Product at Walmart, who will talk to us about how she's working on innovating customer experience at Walmart. Let me first introduce Neena before we hand over the screen to her. Neena is a product leader with a deep passion for creating solutions that enable strong customer engagement, bringing over 20 years of experience in e-commerce and customer experience together. She joined Walmart in 2019 and currently serves as Senior Director of OmniCare and GSC OPE. Prior to joining Walmart, Neena held several roles, including Senior Director of Product, Global Customer Experience for eBay, Sales Strategy for fast-moving CX technology portfolio Inquira, acquired by Oracle, and founding partner of boutique technology consulting firm and e-business director for a global health and nutrition marketplace. Audience, you can please feel free to use the Q&A tab at the bottom of your screens to submit any questions you may have for this session, and we'll have Neena answer them towards the end of our segment. If you're ready, take it away, Neena.
Thanks, Ambika. I'd love to get the slides on, please. Thank you, everybody. Next slide, please. So Walmart is an omni-channel ecosystem with one core driving force, saving our customers money, time, so they can live better lives. On any given day at Walmart, we have the core driver to have one-stop shopping, deep assortment of products and services. We have over 10,500 stores and e-commerce in 24 countries. On average, we have about 250 million customers served per week across our ecosystem. Last year, in total, we had greater than 60 million customers that we cared for through our customer care product and operations. My team is the customer care product team, and our focus is my focus today is to share with you the journey we are on to engage with our customers, and associates where and when they need help, and to ensure that we provide them a personalized service across their end-to-end journey. To that point, we are moving more from a defensive service to proactive engagement, leveraging AI through automation technology to drive consistent, predictive, and proactive care solutions so we can intelligently route the customer and not the issue to the best channel that we have for care. So our focus is really on customer behavior and feedback across the shopping journeys to find the critical levers to reduce the effort and the time that they need care for. If we can move to the next slide, please. We knew we needed to shift our mindset and strategy from a high-touch, people-driven to self-service and automation options. Our problem statement is reduce customer friction, lower contacts per order, increase engagement across our self-service and automation journey. To that end, we really looked at our overall framework for customer care and our omni-channel engagement process. And we really wanted to move from a high-touch agent in-store associate support to more of a self-service automated across all of our care intersections, including our self-service, including our messaging capability, and including our agent service capability. And over the long time, we've also wanted to look at prevention through defect reduction, removing customer friction and reducing effort so that customer did not need to contact us at all. So that has been our journey and our goal over the last 2.5 years. This really connects back to our driving force, which is to service the customer, focus on our commitment to everyday low cost. If we can move to the next slide, please. We knew we needed to shift our mindset and strategy and really look at our engagement funnel. So we started to build out our engagement funnel from a channel perspective. So we wanted to solve via product and safeguard via people. We wanted to make sure that we provided an easy and quick set of capabilities for our customers for self-service and for automation. And so I want to just double click on the first component that you see here, which is self-service. Today, we offer self-service through multiple channels through our customers. We have our mobile sites with an app. We have Walmart.com, through phone, through conversational IVR. We have a help center. All of these are engagement points which allow our customers to then connect to automation and asynchronous assisted services. For us, we really wanted to ensure that within these first two areas, our customers were able to quickly and easily solve through these channels, through reaching the right channels, to be able to discover the right solution for the care issue that they had, and to be able to access it in an easy, intuitive way. One of the key things we also focus on as part of our engagement models is to increase the top of funnel conversion. So we, on average, on a daily basis, we get about 1 million contacts into our care operations organization. These contacts come through self-service, through our automation channels, and directly through our traditional voice channel. And our goal was to really start to increase the conversion of the funnel at the top to our self-service and automation channels that we had put in place. We wanted to create a seamless customer transition to the assisted care channels as well for targeted needs. So that what we've set up is the ability to go ahead and have that customer come to us through self-service. We understand their ask, their issue, their need, match that intent to the right capability in terms of either an automated set of solutions to resolve that issue, self-service to let the customer resolve it themselves, and or give them the capability to get to an assisted channel. And we're able to pass all of our context to that assisted channel so the customer's journey is seamless and their care solution and resolution is seamless. If we can get to the next slide as well, please. Part of our next step here was to put the underlying components of our care engagement in place. And this is really where we've doubled down on use of AI and our automation framework to drive the first two entry points in our engagement channels, which is our self-service and automation. We wanted to simplify the entry points for self-service and async service solutions, so the customer does not immediately escalate to an agent. And that required us to make sure we had a seamless transition to the human or to the agents as needed. We focused on NLU and predictive modeling capabilities to really start the journey for our customers to drive that more personalizing contextual service interaction. Across engagement channels, we've started to look at personalizing contextual services. We move into the multimodal self-service, and we've carried those through to native chat, hybrid support, and asynchronous channels as well. And we see that in the bots. You'll see that in our bots, our conversational IVR, and our dialogue management. Next, we've moved over into the agent and associate assistant channel as well. And we've carried our AI capability through to our agent service CRM solutions and really started to provide our agents with guided automated flows, matching the intent of the customer's need to the flow that the agent can quickly get through and get the customer through resolution on a consistent basis, time in and time out. And then we've really implemented an analytics and feedback loop. And this really allows us to look at channel analytics across our async channels, our chat channels, our CRVR, and our agent channels, understand the sentiment analysis and feedback, and loop that into the work that we're doing in terms of the NLU models that we're creating to match intent of customer and the need that they have with the solutions that we have for care. And underlying all of this, we have an intelligent customer routing and handoff capability that we're continuing to build out on. This allows us to pass that customer in the context, no matter where they start the journey with Walmart, to the best point of care for that customer. And underlying all of that is an intelligent routing capability driven by automation as well. If we can go to the next slide, please. So for us, we have spent quite a bit of time in understanding the right dashboards for performance indicators and design drivers. And I wanted to share the view that you see here in terms of what we call metrics that matter. We roll everything up we do into our core top line metric, which is contacts per order, or CPO. And after that, when we look at each one of our channels and the automation capability that we're driving the solutions through, we're looking at automation rate, We're looking at served rate, misserved rate, opt-in, and opt-out to assisted channels. These metrics really help us drive a couple of key things. One, they help us understand how well we're doing in serving our customers, meaning how well we're doing in matching the intent of the customer to the capability and the solutions and the flows that we have to solve that need. We also look at misserved rate, meaning if a customer comes into one of our automated flows and we're not able to connect them to the right capability to solve their issue and they escalate into an agent channel, that's a misserve for us. That helps us understand how well we're doing on several levels. One is the design of the flow where it needs to be. Is our NLU and our modeling really where it needs to be? How do we need to continue to refine that and build that out to match the intent with the need of the customer? Then we're looking at opt-in rates. How many customers really come in through our automation channels and feel confident, trust the solutions that they're getting to? And we're also looking at opt-out rates, meaning how quickly does a customer come into an automated flow and jump out of that and go to an assisted channel because they don't trust the design and or the outcome that they believe that they need to get. So we've done really well in the 2 years that we've been building this program. Our CSAT is trending at about 84%. Our automation and self-service rates are really jumping. So in FY22, we had an 8% automation rate, and we've moved that needle from FY22 to FY23 this year to 15.2% rate, which is huge for us because that automation rate is very clean, meaning we know that once that customer is coming into our flow, they are solving their solution, they're solving their issue using the flow, and they're not contacting us again. So we measure that customer's interaction with us end to end. They come in on day one, we solve for them on day one. We look at 24 hours later and make sure that that customer has not come back to us with that same issue. And that helps us really keep our automation rate clean and make sure that we understand how well we're doing from a self-serve perspective as well. I want to share some of the automation numbers with you. So in September this year, our overall automation rate, as I said, is 15.2%. We see that across both of our chat and our IVR channels, our conversational IVR channels. We see our serve rate increasing to 20% for CIVR, and for our chat to almost 50%. So we feel like we're really doing well in the work that we've started to do in the AI space to drive automated care solutions for our customers. The last slide, please. Thank you. So for us, we are really looking at transformation of care across every dimension of Walmart. And we really want to move from agent-assisted solutions for care to self-service and guided assistant through our automation channels, and then really focus on prevention and proactive care as we continue to move forward. And any questions? Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nina, for taking us through these interesting slides and giving us an insight into CX at Walmart. We do have a couple of questions that come in. Give me a moment. Let me read them out for you. The first one, can you please highlight one or two critical success factors?
So I think one of the key success factors for the program that we have in play today is the cross-functional team that we have the opportunity to build this solution out with. And that includes data scientists from our Cortex team within Walmart, includes our business partners, UX design and conversational design, as well as our product team. So it's a very tightly aligned team that looks at the end-to-end journey of the customer and the flows that we produce and how well we continue to produce those flows as we move forward.
Thank you. Our last question that's coming. Can you share how metrics helped drive design and automation rate, please?
Yeah, so when we talked about the metrics and the metrics that matter slide, we really look at a couple of key things to drive the design of the flow. And when we create a flow, we look at serve rate and we look at misserve rate. That helps us double click into the product and tech that support those flows, including the AI models that we're driving. And we do a lot of A/B testing to understand how well we're doing with those flows and the intent matching to the need of the customer. So those two metrics are really critical for us to design our flows. The other piece is UX, and the conversational UX that we have in place is really critical for engaging the customers so they feel confident with the flows that we're developing and they stay with that flow from start to end.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nina, for such an engaging talk. I'm sure our audience was really happy to learn about the Walmart Care product and how Walmart is going above and beyond for its customers. Thank you, audience, for being so engaging and sending in your questions. Thank you once again, Nina.
Thank you.